lighting's okay. Okay, so this is what's left of the pie I made yesterday. Let's do this because that's safer. And so I had like that much. My mother and my stepdad. So I ate like this little piece yesterday after dinner. My mom and my stepdad ate the rest. So I did a good job apparently. Yay! And so, ooh, what is in here? Oh my God, Fig Newtons! I'm gonna take some Fig Newtons. Yes, I love Fig Newtons. They're delicious. Um, my mom, where did this come from? Like, what is in this box? There's chips and I'm taking some Cheetos too. Shoot, that's gonna be my lunch. um, so the pie came out delicious. Yay. Um, I hated that freaking pie crust. Oh my gosh, it warmed up so fast. Then again, it's also really warm in my house because my stepdad like turns up the AC. Does that make sense? I'm eating a peanut butter tortilla for breakfast. I need something bland for my stomach right now. I woke up and I was like, why does my stomach hurt so much? Like, why do I feel like I did yesterday when I had major acid reflux and major heartburn? And then I looked at the time. I was like, it's been like 12 hours since I've eaten. That could be my stomach's like, feed me, Seymour. And I was like, okay, maybe peanut butter tortilla. This is like, not even kidding. This is like what I lived off of. This is what I like, in general, this is what I live off of. Peanut butter tortillas when I get fruits. I put like bananas, cut up apples. Because why not? It's just a convenient way to eat it. But so there's that. I don't want to go to class today because we're doing rolled in doughs. Do you know what a rolled in dough is? Do you know? Ugh. You know the struggle that is a rolled in dough? Like, I buy puff pastry dough because I'm not competent enough to make it myself. That's why. Oh, there are my shoes. I was looking for those earlier. I see, I'm just not there. It's not like it's hard. Like we're making. Let me turn my Wi-Fi off and stuff like that. And turn my phone on airplane so I can save my battery. Do my whole morning routine. Um, like it's not like it's gonna be. It's just that we have to. We're doing this by hand, and we're not allowed to use the sheeter. Like we can use the sheeter for like fondant or like maybe if we're making like cinnamon buns, maybe. But no. No, we have to do this by hand. So we get to pound out butter because we're making puff pastry and we're making croissants and we're gonna be finishing up those on Thursday. So I'll actually have like a product on Thursday. And this is the first day that I haven't gone home with a product, which is kind of nice. But like the croissants and the puff pastry are gonna be pretty pricey because of all the butter that's in there. And really the butter is what drives up the price. So like when you go to any type of like bake shop, if stuff tastes a little bit funny, it's because they probably use shortening. And shortening's disgusting. I mean, it's good product-wise because it's cheap, but mouthfeel, no me gusta. It leaves this really gross like film on your tongue after you have like any type of like shortening. Even if you have like a shortening biscuit, it tastes weird. Like I don't know about you, even after I've had like a shortening biscuit, which is something they do here in the South, shortening biscuits, um, which I don't like them. I prefer butter biscuits and buttermilk biscuits because they're delicious. No, but Bojangles has the best biscuits ever. Oh, and there's just like, it's like it has to be a combination of like shortening and butter because they're so crumbly and so delicious. Oh, especially when you get a Bo-Berry biscuit. Oh, that is like heaven on earth right there. It is. Oh, it's so good. It is a biscuit. It is a light, delicious, like just a touch savory, but with blueberries, and they have this icing that goes on top. Oh, it's so good. See, like the caffeine is starting to kick in now. I have not been up for that long. I get up at 6:30. It is almost 7:20. I try to life for as little as I can, or sleep for as little or as long as I can. I was like, I can word. Because I was up till like, what time was I up till? Let me check my text messages. Because then I could tell you how long I was up. I fell asleep on Ryan, and yeah. Because after I told him, I'm going to try really hard not to crash on you, it was like 11. And then I died. And then I woke up at 3 and I was like, so I'm sorry I crashed on you. He's like, it's okay. And then I fell asleep again. I'm a bad friend. Bad friend. But it's not. We've been in like this flirtationship for like 3 years. Like, I kid you not. Me and Ryan have been in this flirtationship for 3 years. I'm like, the struggle is so real. But I'm looking at the time. I actually have to like motivate, and I have to go to class. I don't want to go to class. My class doesn't start until like 10. But for sake of parking, because you know parking can be cray-cray. Anywhere you go. So I'm about to bounce and go to school. Yeah. But I'm just super excited that my pie turned out really well, because that was like something I totally like pulled out my butt. I was really scared that it wasn't gonna have enough plums. But it worked. Not gonna lie, I don't like the recipe they have for the crust in the book that I used. I'd prefer I should have done the one that we did at school. Just because it just creates, it's a lot more tender of a product, if that makes any type of sense. Like, it creates, it's not just because it becomes flaky, it just, I can tell a difference from using like, this was done with all-purpose flour, whereas like my cherry pie back there, I use pastry flour. It worked so much better. I don't know, and it tasted so much better. So that's just my opinion. That when you're making things like tarts and pies, you gotta use pastry flour. When you're making souffles, you're using bread flour. When you're making breads, obviously you're using bread flour. If you're using all-purpose flour for stuff like this, we need to have a talk. Because no, you're not supposed. No, just no. But let me go to class. I don't wanna be an adult, and I need to watch True Blood tonight. I need to call my friend so we can have the feels, because apparently there's a lot of feels in True Blood. I'm so far behind in Archer, Sherlock, and Doctor Who, and I'm like, what is life? So I'm gonna go be an adult. I don't want to be an adult. I don't wanna. But I have to. But enjoy your days. Deuces.